Hello to the Earth2 community. It is Saturday evening for us here in East Coast USA, and welcome to the weekend market update. Here we are in the middle of May 2024, and things are starting to see some positive movements in market trends. Well, in certain areas. Make sure you stick around because we will be announcing a contest somewhere in the video and how you can enter. We got that to talk about and much, much more. This is Earth2 in the Know, and let's get into it. So, what is it that's actually happening that is causing prices to go up? Well, there are a few scenarios we will go over as to what may actually be causing the price action. Before we jump into those things, though, let me just take a moment to thank all of our faithful viewers. Thank you. As well as welcome some of our newest subscribers and anyone who might be viewing this channel's content for the very first time. Welcome. So, earlier today, we were seeing droids keep the floor of the low 60 cents USD. Although, now it does seem once again that we have people dropping the floor into the mid 50s. The good news and why we're reporting positive trends in the market is that we have not seen the low to mid 40s persistently since last week. We attribute this to the fact that many players are finally completing their setup with the resource droids, and we're no longer seeing people try to offload droids to replace them. We also believe we're seeing a decrease in lower priced droids as we are once again anticipating the closer approach to the official Essence release. Honestly, the truth is that we're always going to have users drop on the floor to move their inventory quickly. They will not care about the perceived true value of an asset if it means that they can sell quick and feel like a winner or have a sense of winning. Even if it sabotages others who have been holding the value of a certain asset at a certain valuation or price point, however you want to look at it. But alas, welcome to the free market. To be perfectly clear and honest with y'all, we totally understand and value the fact that anyone can do anything they want with their assets. People can sell them, buy them, give them away, burn them, whatever they want to do. We just find it difficult to report the floor on the assets when people are constantly dropping them. So, just a little creator frustration, but I'll get over it. It is, though, literally a full-time job some days. Anyways, let's get back to the facts. The market is seeing positive action on droids and seems to be seeing a positive trend in the right direction. We wish we could say the same for other areas of the market. However, if we look at the civilian market, the same does not seem to be true. A perfect example is the geologist, who is our newest civilian. They just cannot seem to break that 8 cent threshold that it's been sitting at. As a matter of fact, at the moment of creating this video, we had many pages of 7 cent listings, as well as a few listings at 6 cents each. When it comes to the basic jewels, we are still seeing the floor at a low of 8 cents USD for some of the less useful colors. You know, the blue, the sandy, and the green. Other people are slipping in small doses of other colors as well, but it's primarily the blue, sandy, and green that are the low ball. Hopefully, we will see more use case rollout for these colors and actually see an increase in price. Let's do some real quick in-depth examination of what's going on with the resource droid market, as that's the hot topic since the release. So first, let's take a look at everyone's favorite little petroleum primer, Giliumbo. Giliumbo is looking solid as ever, with a strong $7 plus average, with only a few slipping in under the $7 mark. Checking out our second droid that we use as a market control, we are seeing the Diamond Starlight Fury dropping under the $10 USD price point. We are seeing something interesting happening with Gully. As midweek prices were all over the place, we are seeing a much more defined price grouping today. Unfortunately, it is on the lower end of where the variation sat midweek, with an average of between 2 to 3 USD. We will continue to watch this and update if anything exciting happens. However, copper seems to be at a low at the moment. Still sitting on a pretty low floor of under 10 USD for many of our legendary prospector droids. We're still waiting on upgrades to go live before we feel we will see any real movement with any of these assets. Unfortunately, there's just not enough properties for them to be in demand. We do want to announce that once live, we will be adding raw materials and building blocks into the rotation for the updates. So stay tuned for those coming additions to the report in the future. In other news, we did see a message come across Discord that they would be doing some maintenance server side for backend improvements today. This was followed up with another message a little under 5 hours later that the service had actually been completed. Hopefully, we will see some sort of new developments come from the team that will give us more clues towards how soon we are looking at V1. As we get eager though, we must of course remember that this is a huge project with lots of inner working components, and rushing anything is always a bad idea. It is important to let the team work at a pace that allows every angle to be examined, so that future releases don't cause direct problems for players. Reminds me of when people have active duty military, as everyone seems to be stuck in the hurry up and wait mindset. Still, nothing new on the skin store page, as the timer has literally been stale for weeks. The last release was the Soundwave, and it was back on April 25th. So we are literally 3 weeks out since our last release, and we can only conclude that means one is actually right around the corner, or at least we freaking hope so. Let's talk contest. So this contest is a little bit different, as the winner actually gets a nice little chunk of land. For this contest, as we wait for a skin release, we will be giving you away a 50 tile plot of the following Tier 3 territory to be released. Meaning that if the contest ends on Friday, your prize will be gifted the following release. We may release an announcement changing the prize if we see a new series of skins dropped before then. However, we will give the winner a choice on which prize they would rather have, if that does turn out to be the case. Stay tuned, as we will release a video sometime this week that will be the video you will need to follow the rules on in order to win. Friends and family, we need your help. If you're looking to make a return on your essence, then we would love for you to stake our content creation claims. We have had a few approved, but as most know, the process is slow. So we have yet to establish our channel as a leading content creator. All you have to do to find us is to look for Ready Player One under the content submissions and back those claims. We'll love you guys forever. That would totally be amazing, as the amount of hours we spend creating content for E2, it actually does keep us from raiding. So we would love to supplement that red energy for the yellow. As we get closer to the Essence release, we would love to know what you, as the community, are going to be doing. Will you sell some of your stockpile to recoup your initial investments? Or are you actually looking to buy more on the launch? That is the plan here, as we traded a lot of Essence for land, and we will definitely be looking to recover some of that when the market dips. We at the channel would love to hear your plan, so feel free to start a discussion amongst each other in the comments. After all, sharing ideas is why we're all here to begin with. Well, it's about that time. The time where we send out an invitation for people to join us here, as we prove daily how powerful and capable the Earth2 community really is. Not only do we do weekly giveaways, but we put out content daily that keeps people in the know and proves that E2 is here to stay. So hit that subscribe button and join the growing E2 ITK family, as we deliver information today that you can use to build tomorrow. As always, we we absolutely cannot wait to see you in the Earth2 metaverse.